Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make a gumbo inspired meal all vegetarian. So right here in this bowl I have 2 bell peppers, 1 red bell pepper and 1 green bell pepper. In this bowl I have a minced up half of a yellow onion and then 2 tablespoons of garlic. And then in this bowl, if you can see, I have some chopped up celery, just 1 stalk. And then 3 stalks of green onion. That's in this bowl and in this bowl. And then I have half a cup of flour, a stick of butter, some basil leaves, some thyme, some chili paste, some Himalayan pink salt, some bay leaves, some slap your mama. And in this bowl is my vegetarian meat, so I have some field roast sausage, the Italian. Then I have some smoky tempeh. I have some chicken strips, so some veggie chicken strips. And then all the way at the bottom I have some chopped up baby bella mushrooms. And then I have my okra, some sliced stewed tomatoes, just 1 can. I have some vegetable broth and some wild rice. Let's get started. Hey y'all, sorry to interrupt, but just before you get started, make sure your hands are all the way clean, and also make sure you wash your vegetables thoroughly. We don't need food poisoning over here, alright? Okay guys, so right now we have the stick of butter in the pot, and we're going to begin making our roux. So just allow the stick of butter to melt down. That should take about 2 minutes. Oh, and the temperature of the oven is on medium to low heat. If you have an electric stove, I'm really not sure how to measure that. I'm sorry again about my dog barking in the background. Sorry. Alright, so the butter is all the way melted down, and we're going to begin slowly adding in the flour. And as you add it in, stir. When you're making a roux, it's important to never ever leave it so then it doesn't burn. Because the roux is the base of the gumbo, or the gumbo inspired meal, since it's really not gumbo. Well, it is kind of like gumbo, but you get the drift. Since I'm not using real meat, it kind of feels fake to call it the real gumbo, but that's okay, that's alright. And just continue stirring this for the next 5 minutes. Don't leave it or it will burn. Alrighty then, I'm gonna come back for the next step. Okay, once you got the roux to a nice brown color, you can go ahead and add the onions and garlic. And go ahead and stir it up inside the roux. And keep on stirring, keep on stirring until you get a nice golden brown color for the onions and the garlic. We're going to add in the bell peppers. And just allow those to saute as well. Alright, so I ended up turning down the heat to all the way to low because I didn't want this to overcook. But so far so good. Alright, it's been about 5 minutes and it's pretty done lightly sauteing. So you can go ahead and add in the thyme and celery. Now I'm just adding in the extra thyme over here. Once you've stirred in the celery and thyme, you can go ahead and add the stewed tomatoes. Allow this to simmer on low for a few minutes before you add in your vegetable broth. Alright, we let it simmer for a few minutes and you can go ahead and add the vegetable broth. I'm using 4 cups of vegetable broth. And allow that to come to a boil. Alright, it's already come to a little boil. And over here I have some seasonings. So in this bowl I have 1 teaspoon of thyme, a teaspoon of basil, a half a teaspoon of slap your mama, and then half a teaspoon of salt.
I don't know who mama you gonna slap.
I don't know, it's just a name. Alright, and then you can go ahead and stir the seasonings into the mixture. Okay, once you add in the seasonings, go ahead and add in 1 teaspoon of chili paste. Alright, and now add in 1 cup of okra. I'm using frozen okra, but you can use the regular kind or fresh okra. But make sure that it's chopped up, kind of like in small squares but not minced. Diced, that's what I meant. Make sure you dice up the okra and then just allow that to simmer for about 20 minutes. And I'm also adding in some bay leaves while it's boiling. Alright, just put the top on and allow it to sit for about 20 minutes. Alright, it's been 20 minutes. This is what the gumbo is looking like so far. Wait, let me get out of zoom. It's all nice and golden and reddish and orangish. And now we're gonna add in our fake meats. Be gentle with this, you don't want it to splash everywhere. And for the chicken with the apostrophe, just add in about a cup. Alright. Now just stir that in and allow it to cook for about 20 to 30 minutes. And then it'll be ready to serve. Alright guys, so far it's looking really good. I know that you can't, well, you might not be able to see it as well because of all the steam, but look at that. It's nice and thick with 3 C's. I'm gonna let this cook for a little while longer. And while I'm cooking this, or while this is just, you know, warming up a little bit more, I'm also cooking rice on the side. Originally I was gonna make some wild rice, but that takes way too long, so I just gave up and I'm cooking some white jasmine rice. Yeah, it should be done in about 10-15 minutes. And then I can eat. I'm very excited to try it. I had gumbo before, but that was before I went vegetarian. So like a while ago. Probably like 4 or 5 years. Not 4 or 5 years, 3 or 4 years. Anyway. About 3 or 4 years ago, I went vegan. And then I switched over to vegetarian because I missed the taste of ice cream. Let's just be honest. But I haven't had gumbo since I became vegetarian. / vegan or whatever. The last time I had it with shrimp, bacon grease, what else? All the sausage. And it tasted good. So I'm wondering if this is gonna either taste similar to what I had before or not. I'm crossing my fingers and hoping. I was looking for in the store some not imitation shrimp, but you know what I'm talking about, like the veggie shrimp. I couldn't find it anywhere, so I'm gonna go on the search again for this next dish I'm gonna make. But for now, I think the mushrooms will do just fine. Like, it's protein, it's cool, it's Gucci. And yeah, now we wait. Oh, I also forgot to mention, as you're waiting, make sure that you're stirring your gumbo ever so often so then it doesn't burn. Like you see right there. Oops. Foggy, 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 come on. There we go. But you see right there in that corner has a little burnt. Yeah. To avoid that, make sure you're stirring the pot at least like check up on it, you know, make sure that nothing is overflowing, nothing's burnt, and you should be good to go. I'll come back with the finished project. Alright, it's all done. Let's quiet. I don't know if you guys can see me. I'm trying it for the YouTube channel now to see if it's trash or good. I hope it's good. Stop looking at me. Stop looking at me.
What is this?
Yeah. Okay. Time to try.
Must be good because you ain't saying nothing.
Yeah, it's good.
Garage door.
You know when it's good? Huh? Wait, I'm trying to do a shoulder bar from camera. I'm doing a shoulder bar. That means it's a success. Thank you for watching my video. Like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more. And have a blessed day. Peace, love, and light to you all.